Hello, 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 friends. It's Sunday, and I'm finally getting a chance to do this video on this journal, and I absolutely love it. So I usually don't like talking a lot because I find it annoying, but I'm gonna walk through this one just because I love it. So I was kind of inspired by the fabric. And if you can see the sparkles in the gold. So to me, it kind of screamed like an old-fashioned Christmas, vintage Christmas, and I really love that. So I put the journal together, and then I had a very hard time trying to find something that would match this cover, the fabric, that wasn't so friggin' busy because there's a lot going on in that. And I couldn't come up with anything. So I like this saying, may you never be too grown up to search the skies on Christmas Eve. I absolutely love that. So I got this back graphic, and then I put the words on it and printed it off, and it does work. And this here in the video, it kind of looks green, but it is like a creamy yellow, and then you have the blue. So there's, and then we got some beads on the side with the signatures, and you can't really see it, but there's a whole bunch of charms that are stuck inside. I'll show you when we get in there. Okay, so I'm gonna open it up. And on the edges, there's some vintage brass. They're little mini bells. You can hear them. So we have a couple pockets here, and then we have some tags. This was just one sheet of a pad of paper, and I absolutely loved it. It kind of matched the cover perfectly. And then we have some over here as well. And I found this December 25th charm, so pretty. And then we have this little bell here that sparkles. And a Happy Christmas journal and tag there. And then everybody's probably seen Santa's Magic Key, and I absolutely love that. So there's 4 signatures. I can't remember how many pages. It's like 200 and some. So this is kind of a big chunky monkey. And then there's a pocket here, some vellum. Lots of journaling space, lots of spots to put your pictures. And I love this. So I was going for that vintage Christmas, and I absolutely like the country Christmas, love it. So what better way to celebrate that is with Loretta Lynn's Christmas Day cookies and peanut butter fudge recipe, because we all know that we love to eat on Christmas. And this here is an old graphic that I found online, and it's Whitman's Chocolates. And Santa's official nice list certificate, and you can fill it out. There's a pocket there. And then this here is, so what I actually did was I found these old pictures, and then I put vellum over top and then stitched it together. So it has that kind of feeling, and it looks like a real photograph. So there's a tuck or a pocket there, and then there's one there. And this says load of Christmas trees. I want to say it's, I don't know. I'm from Nova Scotia, so I want to say it says Nova Scotia. No, New York. New York. Lots of pages. Coffee dyed ledger. Journaling tags. Tim Holtz paper clips with some seed beads on it. This is kind of my, what an old country traditional family Christmas would be kind of about. And of course, we have the three wise men going to the stable to see Jesus because he's been born. And then we have just these little things with beads on the bottom. I love the signature. And I absolutely love these graphics. Like horses and sleigh bells, yes. Santa's outfit, and they're just journaling cards. And this is coffee dyed index paper. And I love this. So the Lakeshore and Michigan Southern RXY. So traveling at Christmas. It's an old article. So perfect spot to do more writing. And then the general store, I love that. And of course the Coca-Cola commercials at Christmas. And then there's the 7-Up one. And this is just a little mini book. I Believe in You, love it. And then this here's a little recipe to make your house smell beautiful. There's lots going on in this journal. And this is the other part of the Whitman's chocolates. Oh Holy Night. And then of course you can journal on the back of it. Tuck it in there, tuck more stuff in there. I better get going. This is going to be a long video. So that's the first signature. This here is like an acrylic believe. It's actually raised. And gingerbread recipe. And here's some more gingerbread pudding recipes here. So they're old vintage recipes that were scanned. And then I printed them off on coffee dyed paper. And then Santa's Village. Pretty neat. Frosty, and then Santa's Village here. A little bell. And then Coca-Cola and some notes. And this is actually an old ledger from the Bridgetown. Shoot, I can't see that. Anyway, I stuck it in there. I thought it was pretty neat. Walking up and down the streets, looking out through the windows in stores. Love it. Love that tag. This is the Christmas tree. An old Lifesavers advertisement. And of course, what would be Christmas without the Sears catalog? 1958. And then this here is Want to Make a Christmas Book Order blank. And then that there's where you would make your little all journaling spots, writing spots. This is the middle. I love that. And then these are just plain little graphics with, or little, I don't know what you'd call them, with a little bead in the middle there. And then this here is a bookmark. The symbolism of the candy cane, which is pretty cool. This here just moves up and down. Cut your own Christmas tree. And there's one of those old photographs that I stitched the vellum on top, and you have to really feel it. It really does feel like an old picture. And we got that. And another old picture. Just love it. Just reminds me of an old vintage. And then this here is a poem on Christmas Eve. Just an old-fashioned country Christmas. Some beads there. Just some journaling tags. I find the neatest stuff. Like, look at this. The same old crap, Merry Christmas. Love it. Just journaling tags. Santa with his sleigh that is toppled over. Lifesavers. And Tingle Creek Christmas Festival. Oh, I gotta stitch that. And I love this. Special delivery, the North Pole. I have to fool with that. And this here vintage little girl. Christmas Eve, and then Santa Claus, and then there inside there is a blank letter that you can write to Santa Claus. And another Tim Holtz. And then this here is church, going to church on Christmas Eve, and just a blank spot to write on. And this is embossed with snowflakes if you can't see it. And this is my little eggnog journaling card. And this I absolutely love. So I bought them on eBay and they came from Ontario. And I just made them into little charms. And they are real. They're vintage. Bottle caps, milk bottle caps. And we got some notes, the Evening Star, ledger paper, this little dangle here. And I love that warm wishes. And then inside is just and I leave these so if you want to grab it and flip the pages. A little bit of stamping. Some more happy holidays, more paper, and of course you got to have your Christmas horses, getting your tree, logging in the winter, and then love that graphic. Just some fun journaling cards. And that's a little snowflake charm. And this here was craft paper, and then I had tissue paper which had all the sparkly stuff on, so I just glued it on. So this, we're going into the last signature here. That's a little, lots of pages to journaling. It was getting too thick, so I couldn't add any more stuff as much as I wanted to. There's a little semi-precious stone in red. Fit perfectly. Open it on vellum. That moves. I love this. Tender memories, wake and say, forget me not on Christmas Day. And Santa sorting his mail. Just journaling cards. And I gotta ink that little guy, little pocket there. I just put that there so I know it's a pocket. And I turn it with this. And then this here is chocked full of vintage recipes, sugar cookies, rum balls, and this here is double chocolate Coca-Cola cake, which is pretty neat. And some just, this here is embossed, just extra paper to write on. Snowflakes on there. Love that. Candy canes. And a little card there. And then we have, it wouldn't be a Christmas without the Noma lights, so all those Old Fashioned lights. And of course your icicle tinsel stuff, and there's just a little journaling card. Okay, and we're going to go a little bit faster. White Christmas. It's a little pocket. And this here is just a little poinsettia. I love that. Middle. And this here is holiday ribbon candy, of course. The Old Fashioned candy, and that opens up. And then this here, of course, is the Macintosh's toffee. That's a thick journaling card. And that little guy comes out. And of course, it wouldn't be a vintage if we didn't have the Grinch. And those come out. And some notes. It's a pretty big journal. And then of course, these are just some extra journaling course. So the German pickle, if anyone knows the story of the German pickle, and just some neat journaling cards. And then we have 2 pockets back there. And so that is it in a nutshell. So thanks so much for watching. I'm going to be listing this in my Etsy shop, and have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.